What's up, creators? It's your boy, Mad Mike. Welcome to another episode. We have a new project inside the Mad Lab. I have a 2007 Kawasaki KX450F that I'm gonna be building into a Jeremy McGrath replica motocross bike. You're not gonna wanna miss this build, so stay tuned, check it out.
If you can see it in your mind, you can hold it in your hand. Ha! Dare to be you. This world is just a canvas to our imagination. Turn a figment of your mind into creation.
Alright guys, if you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe because I got a ton of wacky builds that I'm working on. This one here is a jet ski trike. It's fully electric. It's a wild build. If you subscribe and go check out some of my other videos, I'll give you the whole breakdown on this project. But this is our next victim, guys. This is my 2007 Kawasaki KX450 4-stroke that I'm gonna basically be doing a full cosmetic overhaul on. Mechanically, the bike runs great. I've done a bunch of upgrades to a lot of the mechanical components. So now we're gonna start working on the cosmetics of it. I'm gonna be replacing the graphics. I'm gonna be replacing the seat cover. I'm gonna be replacing the rear fender. We're gonna do some custom decals and graphics on it. Already got the new handlebar pad on there, and it's gonna be a Jeremy McGrath replica. So I'll post a picture of what I want this bike to look like right here. And there you have it. That's the Jeremy McGrath bike. All right guys, so I got a bunch of parts that just came in the mail. Let's go ahead and unbox them now, see what we got. Let's hopefully not cut anything. Voila, voila, voila. What do we got? Yo! Bam, bam, voila. Seat cover. So I got a new white seat cover for the bike with the Kawasaki logo on the back side there. So that is gonna look fresh. White rear fender, yeah. Let's pull this sucker out of the packaging here. Bam, UFO plastics. Let's just hold this up over here. So the white fender with the white seat. Oh yeah, can already see this thing coming to life. Got a bunch of monster stickers, Kawasaki stickers. And then down here, new cable. I got all these graphics off of eBay and I paid, I think it was like 75 bucks. So hopefully they look decent. So first we have the rear fender decal. Sick, Pirelli, Spy, bunch of names. We have the front fender. Yes, sir. That is gonna look killer. Look at that. Oh yeah, we got the fairings here. Let's see if I can connect the dots here somehow. Bam, just like that. So that's what that'll look like. That's the shroud graphics. Okay, we got some airbox graphic decals. Ooh, we got new fork guards too. I didn't know I was gonna get these with the kit. All right guys, now that we got everything unboxed, let's go ahead and start stripping the bike down and bolting some stuff on. Alrighty, it's time to get rid of this ugly green fender and throw on that new fresh white fender. Yo! Yeah, buddy, that looks so good. Nice. So that's a good start. So the rear fender is all bolted on, looking clean. So having the white rear fender was a big part of making the Jeremy McGrath replica bike because the white seat, the white rear fender, the entire white rear end with the monster graphics and the green front end is the look I was going for. So gotta have the freshie. Now that we got the rear fender all mounted to the dirt bike, I think I'm gonna go ahead, start stripping all the old graphics off the old plastics and start installing all the new ones. So I'm gonna get rid of the sticker on the number plate. I'm gonna be removing and deleting these graphics on the back side number plates because I want the whole rear end of this bike to be all white. It's that time, guys. It's a beautiful day outside here in Ontario. All the snow is finally melting. I sold the snow bike and we're currently working on the KX450 Jeremy McGrath replica bike. I'm ready to lay down all the graphics, so I'll give you guys a quick look at all the decals I'm gonna be putting onto the bike. And we'll grab the heat gun, start laying them on. So here's what we got, guys. We got the Monster Energy package. We got the rear fender, which I don't think I'm gonna be throwing this on because on the Jeremy McGrath replica bike, he's just got the solid white fender, and this kind of turns it into a black fender. So maybe I'll cut out some of the Pirelli Monster logos and kind of put them on, but I don't want to make that too dark. I want to keep the whole back end of this bike nice and white because basically that's how his bike looks, and I'm trying to replicate that. So we got the fork guards, which I've told you already down here. I got ones that kind of have green on them, and these ones here have a lot more black, so a little bit more neutral. So I'm gonna throw the rest of the graphics on the bike, and then I'll decide whether I wanna keep these or keep those. And then we got some airbox graphics, definitely be chucking those on. And then we got the swing arm graphics as well. This is the white seat cover. I just temporarily got it wrapped around the seat. Let's go ahead and start slapping on the side graphics. I'm gonna grab all the plastics and remount them to the bike because it'll make putting the graphics on a lot easier, and I will be able to align the graphics a lot better too. So some people put the graphics on off the bike. Personally, I like to mount all the plastics back onto the bike now that they've been all cleaned and I got all the glue residue off, and I can line up my graphics, put them on a lot easier. I'm gonna show you guys a little something. Sometimes you'll get a faded panel like this. It'll turn really white, especially on the black stuff. Just grab your heat gun and reheat it. You can use this trick to bring your old plastics, your old faded plastics back to life too. Just grab your heat gun, heat it all up, and then slowly work it out, and you'll start to see it go gloss. So check this out. I'll show you a little time lapse of how nice this comes out. There's a little before. You can see how faded that is. Looks like key wrap. And just like that, guys, with a little bit of heat, I was able to bring the gloss back to the black panel. Check it out. Boom. You just kind of work the heat gun around enough and you'll start to see it change color and get it shine back, but yeah, night and day difference. So with all that done, I got all my plastics re-shined back up. We got all the graphics laid out. Let's start fucking throwing them on. All right, guys, so we got the, I was gonna say driver's side done, but it's not the driver's side. We got the left side of the bike all done. Graphics laid down super, super nice. So we're gonna go over to the right side and we're gonna get those done. It's a beautiful day outside, so we'll probably put the bike out in the sunlight later on and let the graphics kind of heat up and just stick down real nice. But yeah, I just used the heat gun, got all the wrinkles and the bubbles out. Let's go over to the right side and then we'll put the graphics on the airbox and we'll be all done. Well, I pretty much got all the graphics onto the dirt bike. I'm gonna leave the rear swing arm graphics off, as well as the front fork guards, because I don't know if I want to put those ones on yet. So leave a comment below if you want me to swap out the front fork guard graphics. But the rear swing arm graphics we're gonna leave off for today, just because I want to get out riding the bike. So let's go ahead and recover the seat with the white seat cover. We are down to the last few staples on this seat cover. Let's go ahead, pull them out, and then we'll uncover the seat, expose the foam. Bam. There you have it, guys. we got the old seat cover off. So let's go sit this on the bike and we'll have a look if I want to shave it down about a 1/2 inch to 3/4 of an inch. I'm a short guy, I'm 5'9", and in the future I want to get more into freestyle. So having a thinner seat to be able to do seat grabs will be a good thing too. So we'll sit it on the bike and we'll trace a line and we'll go ahead and cut it and shave it. Alright guys, so I got it all marked out. I think what I'm going to do is remove about 3/4 of an inch all the way across. I don't want to have a hump back here because when I'm on the motocross track and stuff, I want to be able to sit back here and not have something catch me. I used to shave a bit of a hump right back here if I'm building a trail bike. That way when you're going uphill, you're sliding back, it kind of grabs you and locks you in. But on a freestyle bike, motocross bike, I want to have kind of a continuous radius on the seat. That way I can move forward and back easily without getting hung up on a little hump. So let's go ahead and grab the knives that we're going to use. The good ones to use are not so much these ones with a straight blade, but with a serrated blade on it. Like for, you know, a bread knife, dive the knife in and try to go in one continuous pattern. That way you're not left with too many lumps. And then we'll grab some sandpaper on a block and start shaping it. Alright, well that worked out perfect guys. I managed to cut through the seat in one good swoop. I didn't leave any ripples. You want to try to keep it even left to right. That's why it helps putting a mark down there. Some guys will just freehand it. I like to mark it out. That way I can watch my blade as I'm going through and make sure the left and the right side are symmetrical. So let's go ahead, pop this off. Now you can see it's a lot lower. So we'll grab a sanding block and we'll start shaping it and give it some more shape. But that's a lot of material that we just removed. So I just grabbed a little sanding block with some 80 grit on it. So we got the seat all shaved down, evened out, got all the lumps out. We got the new air stapler all hooked up with the fittings. Let's start wrapping the seat. We'll start stapling the two ends and then we'll stretch it down the middle and work our way around and just start stapling it. Just like that, we got the seat reupholstered. We got the new white cover on. It looks so sick. Nice and symmetrical, nice and tight. Take your time when you're putting it on. I usually start from the front and back, and then I pull down the two centers and start stapling around, making sure that it's even, it's tight. I did shave the seat, as you guys saw, so that will change the factory shape of the cover. So you might run into some issues with some wrinkles and whatnot, but overall the graphics line up pretty perfect on both sides. So I highly recommend you guys pick up a cheap air stapler because this was way better than your typical hand staple gun. And yeah, let's go ahead, slap it on the bike and we'll be all done the build. There she is, another job done. The Jeremy McGrath replica KX450. I think that looks way better than how it did when I first picked it up. The graphics were dated, the white fender, the white seat, the monster graphics to really add to the bike and make it look more modern. We got a new pad on the front as well too. So stoked on that. Comment below, let me know if you guys enjoyed this build. We got a couple other dirt bikes coming in the shop. We got a KX125, a 1990 that we're gonna be doing a retro theme rebuild on it. So leave a comment below if you guys enjoyed this build. for watching, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this build. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe. We'll catch you guys next time. Ciao, ciao.